Thank you for joining me. I'm PegLegCraig, and I come to you with an urgent message. Last month, I covered in the month of October, 84 teenagers went missing from Virginia. 84 in 1 month. I've often made this comparison. Virginia and New Jersey are roughly the same size and roughly the same population, at least very similar. And in New Jersey, it was 4 kids that went missing last month. I've looked at a lot of other states, and Virginia seems to be the state where this is reached an epidemic proportion. And I'm very concerned for these children, and I hope that you are too. I'm about to rattle off the names. What I'm hoping to gain here is I'm hoping that you will take this video or at least take the information. This is from the Center for Missing and Exploited Children. So this isn't clickbait. This isn't me trying to start a conspiracy theory or anything else. All right. From the Center of Missing and Exploited Children, there's roughly in the last 40 days, 100 children have gone missing from Virginia. This number is astronomical. I am shocked that conspiracy theorists and other people with great platforms of fine individuals who want to do some good in this world have not picked this up. All right. I'm not saying it to make myself sound great. I'm scared of the fact that nobody seems to notice this. I'm scared of the fact that me, with my tiny little yard sale platform, is the only one covering this. We're quick to argue about who this person should have on, and that person shouldn't be interviewing that person and that influencer and this, and we're starting fights that divide ourselves. Well, let's unite around this because this is something that we need to unite around. Please. I'm going to go through the names now, and I hope that this leads to something at the very least. Someone somewhere getting involved, and let's get some answers on this. Aubrey Shaw, as you can see at the top, search results 27 missing. This is 6 days now in Virginia. 17 of them disappeared on Halloween. Aubrey Shore, missing since November 1st, 2025, missing from Richmond, Virginia, age now 12. And I'm really upset that a lot of these don't have pictures. I know in the beginning it's difficult to get pictures for some of these, but I don't understand what we're looking for without a picture. And I mean, this is the age of selfies and photographs all over the place. Excuse me. And there's so many of them without. Even last month, there were many of them without pictures. So that's the first thing. Let's get some pictures of these kids and let's get all this stuff distributed out there and let's find out where they are. But anyway, to continue the names. All right, we did Aubrey Shaw, missing since November 1st, 2025, missing from Richmond, Virginia, age now 12. A 12-year-old kid we should have a picture of. Tien Tran, missing since November 3rd, 2025, missing from Fairfax County, Virginia, age now 16. Samantha Flores, missing since November 3rd, 2025, missing from Albemarle County, Virginia, age now 15. Mariela Martinez, Mariela Martinez. Yeah, Martinez. I'm sorry. Missing since November 3rd, 2025. Missing from Fairfax County, Virginia. Age now 16. Tylen Terry. Missing since November 2nd, 2025. Missing from Chesterfield, Virginia. Age now 16. Sapna Abramhi. Abramhi? I apologize. Missing since November 2nd, 2025. Missing from Fairfax County, Virginia. Age now 15. Lamaria Thweet, missing since November 2nd, 2025. Missing from Richmond, Virginia. Age now 15. Simon Alexander, missing since November 2nd, 2025. Missing from Norfolk, Virginia. Age now 12. That's two 12-year-olds we don't even have a picture of. 15-year-olds we don't have a picture of. What's going on? Can we get pictures of these kids so people can start looking for them? Lyric Saunders, missing since November 1st, 2025, missing from Virginia Beach, Virginia, age now 14. Michael Garcia, missing since November 1st, 2025, missing from Chesterfield County, Virginia, age now 17. Akia Wilson Corbin, missing since November 1st, 2025, missing from Henrico, Virginia, age now 14. Jaedi Romero Zelaya, missing since October 31st, 2025, missing from Fairfax, Virginia, age now 17. Jeremiah Collins, missing since October 31st, 2025, missing from Newport News, Virginia, age now 14. Jaedi Romero Zelaya, missing since October 31st, 2025, missing from Fairfax County, Virginia, age now 17. Anaya Brooks, missing since October 31st, 2025, missing since Chesterfield County, Virginia, age now 15. Now that I'm getting to October 31st, I want you to know there were 17 kids in Virginia that went missing on Halloween. 17 of them. Michaela Hines, missing since October 31st, 2025, missing from Hampton, Virginia, age now 16. Kevin Harris, missing since October 31st, 2025, missing from Virginia Beach, Virginia, age now 16. Jameson Barnett, missing since October 31st, 2025, missing from Henrico County, Virginia, age now 14. Emmanuel Burcham, missing since October 31st, 2025, missing from Prince William County, Virginia, age now 14. Nevaeh Reddix, missing since October 31st, 2025, missing from Arlington County, Virginia, age now 16. It's not over yet. Mariah Corley, missing since October 31st, 2025, missing from Loudoun County, Virginia, age now 16. Jeremy Foster, missing since October 31st, 2025, missing from Roanoke, Virginia, age now 16. Aurora Taverner Bertolino, missing since October 31st, 2025, missing from Virginia Beach, Virginia, age now 16. Peyton Johnson, missing since October 31st, 2025, missing from Chesapeake, Virginia, age now 15. Zayoni Anderson, missing since October 31st, 2025, missing from Newport News, Virginia, age now 15. Jennifer Cubias, missing since October 31st, 2025, missing from Fairfax County, Virginia, age now 16. Michaela Hines, missing since October 31st, 2025, missing from Hampton, Virginia, age now 16. Okay, look, I think it's a shame that someone as small as me without a platform to reach anybody is is the only one that seems to be covering this. And I'm not saying this for self-aggrandization. I'm saying this because I'm hoping one of you somewhere will get this story out, will push it to some influencers. I'm trying my best. I wanted to join the Quarterings Discord this month, and I know it's only $6 to join, but honestly, I don't have $6. And I'm not asking for money. I don't advertise for any money. I don't want you to drop anything in the bucket. I don't have any merch. Okay. My only agenda is doing God's work. And God's work is protecting and taking care of the children. And we're not doing that. Another thing that I feel a little guilty about was I wondered about which day I was going to do last month's because the election was coming up in Virginia, and Winsome Earl Sears it still is for until the new are sworn in. Virginia, I'm sorry, jeez, Winsome Earl Sears was a lieutenant governor. She's running for governor, and I feel guilty that I even thought about holding off a couple of days. But in the end, I couldn't do it. But I still feel guilty for the thought. Anyway, what's important to me is that somebody get the word out. Somebody who knows an influencer, somebody who can maybe drop a few bucks in their bucket and make it a super chat or something like that, and start mentioning this, start getting the word around. Maybe somebody who can share my video. I am not here for stardom. I swear to you. I'm just hoping that we can save these kids, that we can work together to rescue them. We're having all the wrong arguments on the right now. All right. Who should be talking to who? Who should have said this to that? Whose team am I on? What person am I allied with? Well, look, none of that is important. This is important. There's nothing more important than this many missing kids. Now, I realize some of this is a domestic type of situation. I also realize some of these kids are maybe, ran away. Some of them are perhaps doing drugs somewhere or, whatever else. I don't know. Okay. I'm assuming that because I've read enough about this to know where a lot of these people end up. But I also know that it is an inordinate amount. Again, I draw the comparison to my home state of New Jersey. We have roughly the same population. We're roughly the same size as Virginia, and we had 4 kids missing last month, maybe 5, and I know a couple of them were found. This is an epidemic now. 17 in one night we're talking about, and 27 in 6 days. And if we extrapolate even further backwards, you count the 84 from last month and the 27, we're over 100 already missing in 40 days, less than 40 days. So look, please get the word out to somebody, say something somewhere, share this video, do whatever you have to do. We have to bring these children home. We have to find out what is going on in Virginia. This number is too astronomical to just be nothing, in my opinion. In my opinion. So again, I'm going to do whatever I can, and I've been trying. I've tried to look these things up. I can't find information. I don't know what to do. I don't have the resources to dig into things where it costs, behind a paywall. So maybe you do. I don't care if you take credit for this. I don't care if I'm mentioned or not. I care about these kids, and I care about bringing these kids home. And we have to do it. We have to work together. Forget about your influencer fights and all the silliness that we got going on with the circus of, garbage going on the right now. All right. Let's come together and let's do something really good, something noble, something that counts, something that matters, because our children matter. Anyway, pray for me. I'm praying for you. And please, let's all together pray for these kids, and not just pray, do something. Please get the word out. Good night.
And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and I saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the name of blasphemy. I'll identify these people, who they are and what they're doing, because one of them gets a deadly wound. And the beast which I saw was likened to a leopard. That's one that changes spots. That's your Kenite. And his feet were as the feet of a bear. That'll take in Roosh. And his mouth is the mouth of a lion, his tearing, and the dragon, who? Satan himself, the old dragon, gave him his power and his seat. What again does this word seat mean? Throne. The dragon himself gives the one world government its throne. That means its power. You might wonder, many people would say, well, how could all these nations from Tahiti, from Bahrain to Egypt, Syria, Jordan, Yemen, how could all of them at the same time rise up? They got something in common, my friend. And we're talking about somebody that's going to give it a throne. Not just a seat, a throne. What happens then? Verse 3. And I saw one of the heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast. Who healed that wound? Well, read the next verse. And they worshipped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast, and they worshipped the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast, who is able to make war with him? The one world government, you can't make war with that. Why? There's no government to go against it. It consumes the world, but not God's elect. This is where you got to understand, and this is why you got to have strong faith, is to know as long as God is with you, who can be against you? Nobody. As long as you are armed with the sword of the Lord, the truth, and you understand what's happening in the world, God protects you. You and He make a majority, and you can count on that. You can believe it.